Hi, welcome back. This is Kent with Learning Your Library, Part 5, Searchin' from Citation. You know, it's often the case that a professor will hand out a syllabus and you'll be expected to read several articles that the professor does not give you direct access to, so you have to find them. So how would you approach going from a citation to locating full text? Or you may be reading an article that has a references list and you want to find one of the references, citations in the reference list, and you want to look at that in full text. How do you do it? Okay. One way is people like to go into Google and see if they can locate it. Sometimes you can, often you can't. Let's be more efficient than that. Let's don't guess which database may have an article. Let's go right to the main source and see if we can find the full text of the article easily. Now, what you would do is you would go to the Journals tab. Notice we're in Articles. That's the default. That's where the databases reside. Just go over and click on Journals. It'll turn red, and right away it says Title Begins With. That's a default search, and often you already have the journal title, and that's what you're searching. It also will search an ISSN, which is really cool because that would be a direct number that refers to that publication. But let's look at a references list, okay? Let's say we're looking for number 2, Critical Race Theory and Social Studies, and it's published in the Journal of Social Studies Research. So let's take it. Oop. I'm not very good at this. There we go. Oh gosh. Well, let's try it again, my folks. Okay. If you don't want to do it this way, it might have been faster just for me to type it in, right? Use your own imagination. Okay. Let's paste. Journal of Social Studies Research. May I say one thing? I tried this before and had a comma in the title, and it told me there was no journal by that name in our collection. So be real sure of your spelling, be real sure that you don't have any kind of unusual characters in the text box because it's not very friendly. It wants exact title and nothing else. So I'm going to search it. Our results say the Journal of Social Studies Research is from 2001 to the present date in Wilson Omnifile. And all I have to do is click on that title. And there is all my stuff. So what I would do is I would come over here and I would say 34-1 of 2010. So I'd find 2010, 34-1. I would click. Wilson will pull it up. And our title, once again, is Critical Race Theory and Social Studies. There it is. And I could click the PDF. There you have it. So it's fairly easy to do this, and you can get full text this way very, very often. So take advantage of it. It's great. So we went from citation to the Journals tab, to the title of the journal, to locating which database the journal was in, to actually accessing the journal itself. And that is awfully cool. Let's try another one. I could either search it right here, or I could go back to the list again. Just to show you, I will go back. Journal titles listed. Pull that out. Let's find another article and a title. Let's see. Okay. Here's one that's called Indigenous Education for Critical Democracy. Over here is the title of the journal. Gosh darn it. If I wasn't such a bad typer, I would probably... There we go. I'll copy that. So the publication is called Equity and Excellence in Education. So I come over and I type or copy and paste Equity and Excellence in Education. Title begins with. Let's see what happens. Sorry, 0 records retrieved for your search. It says Equity and Excellence in Education. I have to assume that this is accurate and that it is not located there, which means that if I was looking to find that particular title and I needed it, and I've taken it from a citation that, let's say, was off another journal, what I would do then is I would request this article interlibrary loan. And there's a couple of ways to do it, but the most reasonable way is to click on Library Services at the top left column. Go to where it says Online Forms. That's what we're looking for. Online Forms. And from this result, we'll be able to go to Journal Article Interlibrary Loan Form. This is a manual version of the red box. So all I would do is paste the title of the source and of course complete the citation, put in my library ID number, my phone or daytime phone and email, tell them I'm a graduate student or undergrad, and submit the form. This will go to Interlibrary Loan. They would pick it up, let's say it's after 3, they could pick it up today, they might not pick it up till tomorrow morning, but within, on average, 3 business days, you will have that article sent, a link sent to your email that you give. So that's the way to use the system. It's a fairly easy system to use. It's a smart system, and it's called journals. So put in the title of the journal to see if we have it in full text. And may I suggest one other thing to you? Before you request, sometimes I know Google is the best way. So sometimes what you do is you take the title, you copy it. You could do this before you request the interlibrary loan, putting in quotes the title of the article now this time, and search for it. I'm not really sure why this happens, but I would say that maybe 10 to 15% of the time you can get it in full text. In this case, we're not going to get it in full text. That's a first page preview. So this journal article is not available on the public web in full text. It's not available. So then you would proceed and go ahead with the interlibrary loan request. So that's Searchin from Citation. I hope it helped you out. The last tutorial for learning your library will be library guides. Library guides. A place where information, ideas, and how-to reside within the library website. Talk to you soon.